Hey guys, so part 2 of the solar eclipse story. Now, of course, I said I'll come back and I'll share on relationships and the three things I talked about: relationships, um, manifestations, and changing timelines. Okay, all of them are important, of course, as all of those things are important to us. Now, let's talk a little bit about relationships. Why is the solar eclipse affecting our relationships? Now, remember, relationships is the one thing that we sort of have to do to a certain point, all of us. So you're gonna have to have a relationship with a business partner, you gotta have a relationship with your children, you gotta have a relationship with your partner. You've got to have a relationship with your friends and other humans. You've got to have a relationship with the person you buy bread from, because when you're buying bread from them, then you are helping them, they are helping you. You're gonna have a relationship with your own clients in terms of they are getting help from you, you are supporting them, supplying them with something. So all of us here, we can't live on our own. We can't be a just like one man show. We can't. We are going to need somebody who's going to create a car so that we can buy a car and travel somewhere. We're going to need somebody who's going to do our hair, because we can't do our own. I can never do my own hair. We're gonna have to have somebody who can build a house so that we can buy from them a house, or they build a house for us, we pay them for that. So we're gonna have to interact with humans all the time. But then again, the worst thing that can hurt us, I don't know why my phone keeps doing this. It keeps I hope you guys can hear me. So the worst thing that happens is that the same people are the ones who turn us against the Lord. They will hurt you in relationships. They will scam you out here on the social streets. You're trying to buy something, they are scamming you. You're trying to be in a relationship with somebody, they are scamming you. Owe me 3 million rand, this kind of stuff. I mean, I'm an energy healer, I hear the stories all the time, how humans just can't seem to get along with other humans. Okay, so now you can't say umjolo only is the problem. All sorts of relationships get to a place where they need to change, they need to evolve, they need to level up, they need to be cleansed, they need to be put together again. Well, this time of the eclipse is allowing us to do that. You get a chance to evaluate your relationships and say, what about this relationship is good for me? What about this relationship is not good for me? What is valuable in this relationship for me? What is not valuable in this relationship for me? How am I adding value in this relationship? Am I giving enough to this relationship? Am I giving more than enough in this relationship? Am I the only one who needs this relationship? Do we all in this relationship need each other? Are we getting enough? Am I giving enough time to my work? Are they paying me enough for what I do for them? Or am I just giving too much, they're giving me too little, or I'm robbing them? Whatever that needs to be done in a romantic relationship. Am I the one who is begging for this relationship to stand, or are we all working together to make this relationship be what we want? Am I begging somebody to be in a relationship with me, or are they begging me to be in a relationship with it? I mean, I talk to a lot, specifically ladies. I mean, even men. I mean, there's different issues around specifically romantic relationships, because those are the worst relationships in terms of growing us. They grow us so nicely and so good. They really get us to get moving quicker. So yeah, I mean, romantic relationships gives us that mirror in front of us to say, by the way, you are this person, and then you're busy judging the other person, like they are this, they are this. No, it's actually just you. So that's why you chose them. That's why you chose a crappy person, and you are the actual. I don't want to say it, so I'm so sorry, but you know what it is. You cannot choose a great person. If you're a great person, you cannot choose an amazing person if you're not an amazing person. It just doesn't work like that. You choose what you are, and the day you are great, you choose the right people. You'll see, that's how it works. So Now, I mean, there's a lot of ladies, and I mean, like, let's just talk about the one issue that all of you, every time I'm doing a live here, you asking me that question. Oh, yeah, it's me, but see, I am taking care of my partner, as in, like, I'm taking care of this man, and this man is just, like, not getting his life together. I've been waiting, I've been hoping he gets it together. It's just not working. I've prayed to God, I've asked, The man is not moving. I have tried to fix him. I fix him daily, and then. And I normally say to them, if you love fixing him, well, fix him. This is your project. Do it. It makes you happy, right? Because you have an attachment to him. And it works. He heals. He is not healing. He's just feeding that problem you have, that emotional attachment you have to him. Maybe he looks like your father. Maybe he feels like your father. Maybe whatever that you have trauma with, that he is feeding, and you are doing the money part. So it's fine. I mean, really. But the problem comes in when this guy one day gets healed and he leaves, and then this person now is crying to say, I did all of this, but nobody asked you to do it. Nobody asked you to do it. So this is the time in the relationship that you need to say, if this person, the day they are healed, they take their bags and leave, will I be okay with it? So this is time for you to do those reviews. If you will be okay with them, if they're leaving the day they are healed, then continue, mommy. Continue fixing the country through that person. I mean, continue. You are the biggest healer probably, with such an amazing heart, and you are waiting for that day that he can go fly away and do his life because you had healed him, right? Thank you. Oh, it is, I mean, well, mostly women are hoping that day is not going to look like that. He's going to actually wake up, make the money, and bring it to her, which, I mean, I pray for you that should happen. But normally, 90% of the time, it doesn't happen. So, and I've seen it, I tell you, many, many times, but I'm not saying lose hope on that. I mean, hope is good. Faith is an important thing. But then, again, I always say to women, you know what? Another thing that nobody actually thinks about around those issues is, if I stop giving him the money, will he continue staying? And that is the biggest question I think you should be worried about. You shouldn't be worried about the fact that the day he has the money, will he come along and now take over and be the provider? That is not something you should be worried about. What you should worry about is that if today, I can stop giving the money. If today I can just say the tap is stopping right now, what will happen? And I mean, if you're not sure, maybe try it and see. Just because now the eclipse is allowing you to do it. You have the strength, you have the eager, you can wear your big girl panties and be like, let me try this. Let me see. Stop the money. Let's see what happens. Because two things will happen. It's either this person will go and find the money and bring it to you, which is, thank goodness, we've been asking the Lord for this, that you wake up and go get the money. Or he would just be like, ma'am, I was here for the money. The money is no longer here. Goodbye. Which again, thank the Lord, you can finally find peace. Or you will cry, and you'll cry to me, and then I'll definitely heal you. I have healed so many who have that problem. So you will come and we will work on it, and we will work on it, and then you will heal, and then you'll find somebody who doesn't do that to you anymore. So in terms of the relationships, it's time for you to check on, and this is just the romantic ones, because the romantic ones are actually like the ones that come up a lot. But even if in your work environment, it's time for you to go and say, by the way, I need a raise. Because I do 1, 2, 3. I have done 1, 2, 3. I have performed this way. I have made this company this and this and this and this and this. It is time for me to ask for what is mine. And do not threaten anyone. Promise them what's going to happen if you do not. Well, of course, I'm not saying be a bitch about it, but I'm just saying go there with all the confidence to say, I am evaluating this relationship. I am evaluating this relationship. I want to know where I stand in this relationship. And if you have to cut off things to just understand where you stand, then this is the time for you to do it. So guys, if you need any help doing any of the stuff around relationships and stuff, please make sure that you go to the my description on my profile, you'll find my PA's number. Book a session with my PA, or you can come through to our ayahuasca ceremonies and river cleansing ceremonies and fire healing ceremonies. Thank you.